Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the live stream for July 14th, 2021. It is Wildlife Wednesday, and today is day 2 of the Blood Money update. So we'll go ahead and start the loading while we're waiting for some people to join up. If you're watching this on the replay, welcome. If this is your first time to my channel, please go ahead, click that subscribe button. I do weekday live streams for Red Dead Online every Monday through Friday. And usually we get started around 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, but we're getting started a little early today. My wife brought the kids to summer school / summer camp today, so I didn't have to worry about that. That's usually what takes up the next 30 minutes of my routine. So I got a chance last night to watch a couple of videos, some live streams, some other people's live streams, and actually picked up some tips and tricks that I can share today, so happy to share that. I am going to get back to a little bit more routine today. I felt like yesterday was a little too scatterbrained. Maybe not for your taste, but for mine, I feel like I was all over the place. And it was the first day. We were trying to learn new things, so some of that was to be expected. But I feel like today what I'm going to do is go ahead and knock out these challenges, daily challenges, both role and general. And once that's done, then we'll go diving on some more blood money stuff. There's still a ton of stuff we got to do. As I was watching other people's videos, I was like, wow, I really missed. Not that I missed a lot, but you know, I wanted to take it kind of slow the first day. But now that it's the second day, we'll go ahead and dive in on some of that stuff. So I'm actually going to switch off of Arthur's outfit and treat this like a true Wildlife Wednesday. So let's go ahead and call the horse, and we'll get started. Welcome. Wednesday, July 14th. Alright. I had a lot of fun with Arthur's outfit yesterday, but it's time for a change. Got my guy back to the Naturalist. I'm actually going to switch to bolt action rifle. I heard a lot of people were having disconnect errors yesterday, so I'm thankful that we only got disconnected once, and hopefully that will hold true for today. I'm going to switch over to sedative ammo for this. A lot of people were saying they were like getting kicked every 5 minutes, so that's too bad. Thankfully we didn't have that experience. We just got kicked the one time, and I was able to get right back in and do a second part of the stream without any trouble. Someone also mentioned using explosive ammo on this cattleman to make it more powerful. Obviously that's about as powerful as it's gonna get. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll have a navy ready to go like I normally would with express ammo, and we'll keep the cattleman locked with explosive ammo in case we encounter any griefers. Might as well use it. We got it. Drink them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. Alright, let's take a look at this. I did take a look, sort of briefly, at some of the role stuff, but I haven't looked yet at the general. Blacktail Jackrabbit skin. We're not going to get that one today, so those of you who are not familiar with Wildlife Wednesday, it is a no-kill day. No kills on animals. These next two, blood, money, crimes, and Joe missions, I wonder if we can double that up. Like, if I go to Joe and take a blood money crime, does it give me double, or we're going to have to go see Joe a couple times? We'll try it. I'll go see Joe at least once. Parasol mushrooms pick, that's an easy one, we'll do that. I'm actually going to save this blood money stuff for the end, though. So we'll kind of, I guess, work in reverse today. Pelican's Pluck, that's not going to happen unless I run into one accidentally, which I need 2, so I guess if I run into 2 accidentally, seems like a bit of a tall order. player headshot kills in Posse versus, not going to do that one. And then visit a shop in Rhodes. That's pretty easy. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get 4 of the 7 general, and then we'll work our way through some roll stuff. Maybe you could do that one. I've done that one before. That's pretty easy. Tracking arrow. Probably not going to do that one. And eagle eye. Probably not going to do that one. Trader. Camp Stew is eaten. Can do that one easily enough. 10 small animal carcasses donated to Crypts. I don't think I'm able to do that one. I don't have 10 animal carcasses, and I'm not going to kill 10 animals probably today. We'll see. I mean, again, usually on Wildlife Wednesdays I don't kill anything, and I may run over like 1 or 2 on my horse, but typically I don't kill any animals on a day like today, even by accident. So, but we'll see what happens. Collector, alcohol drunk. I'm going to do that one in just a second. Arrowheads found and collector's maps used. Probably not going to do this one unless we absolutely need it, but I will do some arrowhead stuff. Moonshiner, drunken player interaction, probably not going to happen. Moonshine served to other players, probably not going to happen. Moonshine's still within 5 minutes. We can do that. 5 minutes left. We can do that one. And then Naturalist. 5 animal samples sold to Harriet. I got to check to see how many I have. But we're going to get some mountain and grassland animals. And then we'll revive them. So we should be able to get all 3 of these, no problem. That being said, let's go ahead and get started with this alcohol drunk satchel. And while I'm in the satchel, actually, I'll show you guys. Someone showed me if you go to valuables. Where's valuables? That's collections. Where's valuables? There it is. That's where you can see how much capitale you have. So I have 50 right now. No sense in collecting any more. Moonshine production just finished. That's kind of cool. Good timing. 50 right now. No sense in collecting any more. That's maxed out. So we'll go spend that. I actually want to do that little train station mission again. I've seen a number of different ways to kind of tackle that. Some people mentioned there's some fireworks you can set off to distract the police. So we'll do some of that stuff for sure later in the live stream here. But then I wanted to do antique alcohol bottles. I'm going to do Tennessee whiskey. I feel like I'm always finding those. So there you go. Challenge number 1 complete. Let's go to the stable. Day 14 of 21. So we'll go to the stable. I gotta pick up my Naturalist roll horse, which is my gypsy cob named Ghost. He's all white. Kind of stole that from Game of Thrones, those of you familiar with Game of Thrones. But we'll start there. We'll start over at the stables. I think there's an arrowhead over that way. Maybe not. Either way, we'll start at the stable today. Riding right past camp. So yeah, it seems like the general consensus is that this update is just okay. There's a lot of people that hate it. I didn't see anybody that really loves it, but I think a good portion of people think it's like a 7 out of 10. You know, like a 75 out of a 100. I personally, I think it's okay. You know, the thing is, I don't think we consumed enough of it yesterday. And that was intentional on my part. You know, I didn't want to just get through it all. We probably could have just done blood money stuff yesterday and got through all of it, and then been sitting here going, okay, what do we do now? So if you're someone who blew through that stuff in like an hour or 2, I guess, you know, obviously, do what you want. As I always say, this game is what you make it. But if you're someone who blew through this update in like an hour or 2, and now you're not happy with it, that's, you know, that's a little bit on you. I mean, I don't know what anyone was expecting. Maybe that's the other thing. I think people's expectations were maybe a little too high. I was excited, but I tried to like curtail my expectations. I wasn't expecting anything really groundbreaking, right? They're not going to completely overhaul the system on a game that basically was made for PS4 when PS5 is coming out, right? I mean, in order to do all the stuff that they could do in this game, they'd have to wait until PS5 is like more readily available, I think, as PS4 is being phased out, which I guess it kind of is, but even more so phased out, I guess is what I'm saying. There's Ghost. Love the look of that horse. It's too bad it's such a skittish little guy. Otherwise, I think it'd be like best horse in the game. But it's definitely not. Don't take a personal, Ghost. I still love you. Some carrots. I use celery. I don't know what I use celery for. I didn't make any horse meal yesterday. I must have made something. Must have made some kind of tonic. Alright, that's good. That was kind of weird. I dumped my way over here instead of just right out of the front gate. What did I see? Forest animals for naturalists. Sample sold. We'll check that in a second. And then mountain and grassland, which I think is like deer. So we should be able to do this right over my usual hunting area. See what we have. I don't think I have any animal. No, I don't have any right yet. So we'll have to do 5 of these. Even though the one challenge is only for 3 of them, we gotta turn in 5 samples to Harriet. So we'll find like 5 deer. I should probably check that too. Let me just check to make sure. I think deer. I think I'm thinking the right category. Pretty sure. Yeah, pronghorn, or no, that's an elk. I already got the boar, that's funny. Buck, doe, there's some deer here. Coyote if we see any, badger if we see one. Cool, alright, we'll start with the deer and the buck. So yeah, I mean, I personally enjoyed playing through the update yesterday. Not playing through it, playing a part of the update. Still trying to figure out some of the ins and outs of it. At least as we closed out yesterday, I was. But now, I think I got a pretty good handle on what you're supposed to be doing. There's a coyote. Look at him. Where'd he go? He's running wild. Got him. I think I got a pretty, definitely a better handle on it. Certainly not an expert, but I figured out, or I learned where you can check Capitale without going to one of the quest givers. So that's kind of cool. Like I said, I saw a couple other playthroughs of that train mission. So that's something that we can do again today. Alright, I should get a couple notifications there. One for the animals, one for the sample taken, and one for the revival. Yeah, there we go. Seems a little laggy on my end. I don't know if you guys are catching that in the stream. Just a little laggy. Alright, where are these deer? There's another coyote. There's a fox. It's a fox. There's some stuff. What's that? Those coyotes too? Oh yeah, a couple coyotes over here. A few coyotes. Alright, we'll just do those 2 for now. I don't know which way they're all gonna run. Oh, that one landed right on the tracks. Don't fall asleep on the train tracks, man. Alright, and then with this revive we should get credit. There we go. Some gold. 0.15. I think today is the last day of 0.15. We should go up to 0.20 starting tomorrow. Oh, this guy didn't fall asleep right on the train tracks. Good for him. Good job, dude. Although he probably still would get run over if the train came through. That should be number 3. Good. Alright, I just need a couple more of these, any sample really, to turn into Harriet. I didn't see any when I looked at my valuables, so we gotta try and find something, even if it's just rabbit or 2, raccoon, something to turn in. Actually gotta feed this guy. Here you go, buddy. We will hit 400 today. very excited about that. We'll do that a little later in the stream. We'll see what happens. I'm tempted to turn in collectible sets. But I think I want to do that after I hit 400. So like, we'll hit 400 doing something fun, hopefully. And then we'll go to, this is a horse on pronghorn. I don't want to waste all that ammo on pronghorn though. It's like 6 or 7 shots and you might not even get it. Here we go, it's easy enough. Another coyote. Actually, this will be easy if I turn them all in. If they're all 5 or coyote, it'll be like a quick turn in. Yeah, so hopefully we can find something fun to do to hit 400. And then once we hit 400, I'm going to go turn in the rest of these sets like saved up. And we'll go from like 400 to probably 405 or 406 in like a matter of minutes. So that should be number 4. Go and try to find one more guy. Even if it's a rabbit or something. Just to get the sample. Oh, there we go. Another coyote, look at that. Oh no, that's, no. No. Why is it focusing on the deer and not the coyote that's right there? Is that the coyote I just got? Nowhere to go. Yeah. Get the coyote. Trying to save some time when I turn this into Harriet. It's turned into wasting time trying to get it in the first place. There we go. And I'm gonna ride over to Harriet. I'm actually gonna spend a lot of time today riding versus fast traveling. I'm determined to get a legendary animal to pop, or if we do a full stream again today, like 4 or 5 hours, and we don't get a legendary animal to pop in free roam, then we know something's up. I was trying to find out last night. I was asking in some of the chats if anyone else had noticed it. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who's noticed it so far. Maybe I'm like a quick observer. But either way, I feel like something might be wrong with legendary animals in free roam. For all the stuff that everyone is talking about, like literally everyone's freaking out, thinking that Moonshiner and Trader got nerfed. We saw some of that here yesterday on the channel. But even in like all the other chats I was in, I think I was part of a chat last night for like 2.5 hours, and there's probably like 10 different people that asked about it. Some people are saying that they think treasure maps got nerfed. I don't necessarily buy that. Haven't done one yet, but I feel like enough other people were saying that they didn't think it was nerfed. So it almost looks like nothing got nerfed, and that's why I'm thinking maybe the legendary animal thing is just me. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I also feel like it's a possibility that they made it so the legendary animals don't appear as often. One thing a lot of people pointed out was fast travel from wilderness camps. There's like a little bit of a buggy glitch there where like it looks like you lost it, but then if you read the pamphlet again, the skill pamphlet again, you get it back. So that's not really a glitch either. But, well, I mean, it's a glitch, but it's not like a catastrophic glitch. Nobody lost their wilderness fast travel permanently. I didn't notice that. I don't remember if I tried to fast travel from wilderness camp yesterday, but I'll just try to keep it in mind if I do. But like I said, I probably won't fast travel today too much. Yes, someone is finally streaming. Yeah, I'm an early starter. Welcome. How are you today, Ticket? Actually, I'm usually an early starter, and I'm even earlier today than I am normally, so.
Hey there! I don't bite, you know. I leave that to my friends.
I'll grab this.
Savage, these poor creatures have done nothing to you. I sincerely hope you're here on friendly terms.
Just running through some dailies right now. I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, I felt like yesterday was a little scatterbrained.
Yes, I like that.
Bouncing back and forth between regular stuff and dailies. So today I'm just going to do the dailies first, and then we'll get into some more blood money stuff. So, this should be the third and final
from you or me.
for Naturalist. I'm struggling with the opportunity mission, but I've restarted my character, so I've got F all on my health. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I thought about restarting it at some point and doing another character, but that's a major bullet to bite to go back to, you know, a fraction of current health and stamina and Deadeye. I mean, that was probably the hardest thing for me when I changed over from single player to online. Was, you know, I had been full health, full stamina, full Deadeye for so long, like years in real life, real time, that it was kind of brutal. Alright, so Moonshiner, we gotta do one within 5 minutes. We're gonna go do that. So I'll hit the 9 roll, then we'll do the general, and then we'll get into some blood money stuff. I definitely want to do that train mission again. I saw some stuff online last night that was like, you know, there's some fun stuff in there that we may have missed when I did my run through. So, yeah, someone mentioned there's like some fireworks you can set off to distract the cops. That sounds like a lot of fun. And some other stuff you can do too. And I want to find out like what the deal is with the boats. Like, can you take the little boats? Are they supposed to be used to get onto the train? Like, could you sneak around the dock area on the boats maybe? It's definitely not used, I don't think, for the escape process, because that little, I guess the drop-off is near up the river, but why on earth would you take a canoe to try and run from the law in that mission? Especially on, I watched someone do it on Ruthless last night. Oh my gosh. There's no way that you could do that. But the boats. Like, I wouldn't want to take the boat up. You have to go up this river right here, actually. And all the way up to, like, this area. Up here. So you're talking about taking the boats all the way from, like, Saint Denis. Look at this. No way. No way. I mean, maybe. But I feel like the cops would get you. You could maybe do that on easy and have some fun with it. But I feel like you're paddling upstream. There's no way you could do that on Ruthless. If someone could do that mission on the boats on Ruthless, I would, like, give them all my money. That's, like, the best player ever. Alright, let's head up. I mentioned, I don't know if you had joined yet, Ticket. I mentioned I'm not going to do a ton of fast traveling today. I realize that probably doesn't make for an exciting live stream, although sitting there watching load screens doesn't really make exciting live stream either. But my goal is, I've had 2 days in a row now where I haven't seen any legendary animals in free roam. So my goal is to get something to pop in free roam, just to kind of prove to myself that something bad didn't happen. A lot of people mentioning stuff that they thought was nerfed. That might be something at this point that I think they may have nerfed. They may have made the legendary animals a little less frequent, even for those players who have maxed out the Naturalist role. And maybe they didn't do it on purpose. It might be something that, I know the Wilderness Camp fast travel thing, a lot of people had to read the skill pamphlet again in order to get that back. I'm wondering is there like something you have to do to get the Naturalist role free roam legendaries to come back. But then again, that also started happening on Monday during the stream, before the update was even available. So, who knows? Lots of new stuff to kind of try and explore and figure out, and a lot of this stuff wasn't in the newswire. Some of it's bugs, some of it's not necessarily bugs, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna kind of like take my time today, ride around slowly, particularly in areas where there might be legendaries, just to see if I can get those things to pop. I'm actually gonna head over to camp before we go to the Moonshiner Shack. Camp Stews is a daily today under the trader role, so might as well go knock that out. And I think while I'm there, I'm gonna make some horse meal. I didn't make any horse meal yesterday, and I don't want to go all day today without making it. We'll start with the stew. Let's see, is it specialty? No, we can just do superior quality. The quality doesn't really actually matter for the daily, but it does matter for like keeping those health stats up. Let's do 3 of these real quick. There's one. There's 2. There we go. Alright, now we'll head up to the Moonshiner shack. I think I can get these 9 today. Pretty easily. Seemed like there were some easy ones. Which is nice, because the faster we get them done, the faster we get to the blood money stuff. I definitely don't want to bounce around like I did yesterday. Seems like people are kind of 50-50 on this update. A lot of people hate it, which is fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. It seems like most people are thinking it's at least okay. And again, I don't know how anybody can have passionate opinion one way or the other after only one day. I feel like it's the ultimate judge a book by its cover thing. You know, and the other thing too is this is only the first part. Like there are some opportunities. There's like at least 2 more opportunities that are coming. So that one opportunity with the train that we did is only one of 3. I think. At least that's the way I read the newswire. That's how I understood it. Let's see what Marcel's up to. I think this is... I think the only one that we're going to be able to do here is the... do it within 5 minutes. Or do it with 5 minutes left. Yeah. Unless we invite somebody to the Moonshine Bar, which probably won't do that.
This batch is parfait. We can ship it whenever you like.
I don't even know what this is. Is this like... get like a slap fight or whatever it is that you can do? You can get like a slap fight. And then Moonshine Soul with 5. Yeah, so if we get desperate, we can try to rely on these 2, but I don't think we'll need them. Moonshine Soul within 5 minutes. Let's get it. Let's go after this. Nighttime. About to be morning time. Let's see. Hopefully it'll send us west.
I have some ideas.
Away from the rising sun. And not into the rising sun. Still says 75 on these. Again, I don't expect that to be updated until at the earliest next week.
I was wondering when you were going to get here. This is a good batch, of course. They are all good batches, but this one is superior, eh? I have found a buyer who will appreciate it. And most important, they will pay for it too. Now, all you have to do is to be attentif, eh? Seigneur, ayez pitié.
Oh boy. Got the long one. Alright, let's do this. The long one and in the fog. And I gotta do it in under 5 minutes, or with 5 minutes left. I keep saying under 5 minutes, I don't know why I always do that. That's right, we should be able to do this. Really depends on how long the revenue agents keep me at the checkpoint. I feel like if it were any other location, and if it weren't as foggy as it is right now, I would just blow right through the checkpoint in order to make sure I got the 5 minutes, but I don't know if I want to deal with fog and them chasing me. I feel like that is a recipe for disaster. It might make for an entertaining video, part of the video, but it also might not be a very successful delivery, so we'll see what happens. Oh, Madame Zara's up here today too. Let's see. Oh boy, they're gonna stop me. That's alright. We're probably gonna do at least one more Moonshine delivery today at some point. So we'll just see what happens here. It's really lagging right now. I don't know if you guys are seeing that.
Easy up. We are
Just got a free room encounter. It was a new one where I had to rob some. Yeah, you know. Oh, here we go. So I'll try to address that comment as I'm getting shot at and delivering moonshine in the fog. It seems like the fog may have cleared a little bit. That's actually really cool, man. It sounds like that is few and far between at this point. I didn't notice any of those yesterday. Those little new homestead robberies or whatever. Pretty cool. I wonder if something like that will even pop if you have the full amount of Capitale. I feel like it probably won't. So you're almost like, if you have 0, oh, there we go. This is gonna get interesting. If you have 0 Capitale, let's do this real quick. I feel like maybe you're more likely to encounter those things if you have a full stash of Capitale. Again, that's an early kind of hot take on the whole thing. You know, we're all kind of just learning this stuff as we go. Where are these guys? I don't want to go too far up the hill here. Come on, guys. Got 5 minutes to get this thing there. 4.5. Time's wasted. What is... Wow. Auto-aim is kind of messed up right now. That's something to take note of. See how that goes throughout the rest of the day here. But anyways, like I was saying, I feel like you're... At this point, you're in a pretty unique club. To have gotten that already. But that's cool. I would love to get one of those. So I do have a full 50 Capitale at this point. Gonna have to go do that train mission again. Probably before I encounter one of those. That would be my guess. We'll see though. We'll see how that all pans out. Where are these guys? Alright. 3.5 minutes. By the way, horse. We'll see, man. The sun's... This is like perfect storm over here. The sun's coming up. It's gonna be in my eyes. It's kind of foggy. We're getting chased by revenue agents over a one of the longest, if not the longest, moonshine deliveries. Certainly, I feel like the longest one going this direction from this shack. Looks like we're making pretty good time, though. I don't want to go too fast, because I don't want to ruin the moonshine. But I want to outrun these agents, and I want to get this thing there with 5 minutes left. I feel like if we can do this one, then go back and start a new batch of moonshine. That might be it for moonshiner stuff for the day. We don't have to do another moonshine delivery. That just means more time for blood money stuff. We're getting close. I feel like we might not encounter any more revenue agents. Although we got these guys. This is not good. This is not good. Terrible location to be waiting for someone. I feel like easily drive over the side of the cliff here if you rush through here with guys on horses. Let's see, we got 2 more minutes still, so just take our time. I think the revenue agents are gone, so I'll put the gun away. That should make steering a little easier. I feel like when I go up this hill here, we're gonna lose a little moonshine. You always lose like just a little bit off of the meter, and it's already kind of... There's already some that came off. Let's see what happens. It'd be great to be over 5 minutes and get a perfect delivery on that particular run. Let's see. Not perfect delivery, but 20 out of 20. Got 5 ranks left on the pass. Where's Madame Nazar? Today she was... I just passed her. She's over by, in between O'Crea's Run and Moonstone Pond there. I'll show you on the map in just a second. Oh, 170. Why was it only 170? Did I lose a bottle there? I must have. Alright, let's take a look. So she is... right here. Grizzly's East. 3 Sisters. Moonstone Pond, O'Crea's Run, that kind of area right there. I just happened to see her as we were pulling up to the checkpoint. Alright, so we're at... Alright, getting close to halfway. I'm so excited to level up to 400. Like, thrilled. It's been bit of a crazy week. We had some craziness at the end of the live stream on Monday. Fun crazy. Then we had all that blood money stuff yesterday. And today we're gonna hit 400. What a week on the channel. What a week. Good morning, Austin. How are you today, buddy? Got started a little early today. My wife brought the kids to summer school / summer camp. So normally I'll drop my one of the girls off at 8:30. That's when summer camp starts, between 8:30 and 8:45. I'll stop and get some Dunkin' Donuts, get my coffee, my morning coffee, and or soda, depending on what I'm in the mood for that day. And then I'm usually back by like 9:15 to start. But today, literally, I could have got started right when they left, but I had some stuff to do. I had some laundry in the wash, so I had to hang it up on the clothesline before I came and started the live stream. I see 4 people in the chat this morning. If you're, you guys can for me, go ahead and click that like button. That'll help boost the video and show it to more people like you who are interested in this kind of stream. We're gonna take down that algorithm one of these days. And also, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. I do weekday Red Dead Online live streams Monday through Friday. It is Wildlife Wednesday today, so I've got my Naturalist outfit on. We put the Arthur outfit to rest for a little bit. I might break that out over the weekend when I'm playing outside of the live stream. And maybe one day we'll figure out a way to dedicate another live stream to Arthur's outfit. But a lot of fun with that yesterday, and I did check some of the chats on some of the other YouTube channels. And again, that seems like it's 50-50. A lot of people love it. Some people, most people are shocked at the price. And I'll be honest with you, if I didn't have over 500 gold going into the day yesterday, I probably wouldn't have bought that. But I've saved up gold for a reason. I really wanted that outfit, so it made sense for me. But yeah, between that, Quick Draw Pass, or whatever it's called, Quick Draw Club, I guess. I keep calling it Pass. I noticed I called it Outlaw Pass a couple times yesterday too, but it is Quick Draw Club. Between Blood Money, Quick Draw Club, and Arthur's outfit, it seems like the community is completely split on all 3 of those things, which is kind of funny. And it just goes to show you, like, we all love this game, I think, right? Most of us anyway. But we all still have our little things within the game that divide us. And then I missed something. Ticket said, got 5 ranks left on the pass. Cool, man. You should probably knock that out today. I don't know. Are you doing any kind of collectible set return or blood sample? Do you have anything saved up that you would turn in, or are you like just gonna play through it and take it as it comes? I'm curious about that because I saw someone saying in one of the other chats that it's cheap. It's a cheap way to do the collectible sets, and in my mind I was like, yeah, maybe, but this particular pass, it seemed like no matter what you did. I mean, I talked about it yesterday during the live stream. I ate 5 candies, fed my horse 5 times, got a few collectibles, and I was already at rank 5. Like, I felt like it was so easy to rank up in this pass, maybe even easier than the Outlaw passes. But maybe that's just me. I feel like most people are going to blow through that in like 8 hours. Whether it takes you 1 or 2 or 3 days to play those 8 hours is a different conversation, but if you play 8 hours, I feel like you should have that Quick Draw Pass complete.
Good, yes. Now we allow it to mature, eh?
I did it in like 3 or 4. Not even 3. But granted, I used the collectible sets too. And the sample sets from Harriet. But still, I just felt like, you know, I think I did like 1 daily challenge and I got the first rank. It took like no time at all. Oh, is that my horse? It's like my horse. But then this is also my horse. I think we found a rip in the time rift. The space-time continuum. Alright, and when, yeah, I was Austin, before you got on, I was talking, we're definitely gonna hit 400 today. So that'll be exciting. Just doing some dailies first, and then we're gonna get some blood money stuff. I want to make sure it's not scattered. It felt pretty scattered to me yesterday. So we're gonna have a better plan for today. 3. Alright, so we're up to 6. Not gonna get those 2 Moonshiners. Let's go do some arrowheads. Go look for some arrowheads. It's easy enough. I think someone stole our package today. Too bad they stole the dog food. Shake my head. Oh man. Porch pirates. Got some porch pirates going on down that way. New Hanover. Is this the one that's like... Oh no. Which one is this? Heartlands. Oh, this is... I got a funny story about this one. Is it the one I'm thinking it is? Hold on a second. Yeah, it is. So I got a funny story about this little arrowhead here. Not really funny, just a story, I guess. I'm full of stories. When I first started playing, I got access to the interactive collector map online pretty early. So early, in fact, that I didn't even have... I hadn't leveled up enough yet to get the arrowhead. So I'm sitting here going, where's this arrowhead? I ran around for half an hour. Not a half an hour. That's probably an exaggeration. 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops, but still, wasted a lot of time. So this is the other thing that's going on too, so I'll finish that story real quick. So anyway, I had a hard time finding that arrowhead, and then it turns out I didn't have access to it yet. So this is someone's horse. Like, that's like a player's horse. I could tell just by the saddle and everything else on it. That's not just an NPC horse. It has actually, you can see it has a lantern on it. So that's one thing that a lot of people, well, I noticed yesterday and didn't really comment on it. I made a few comments on it, but I didn't really address it. So when I was watching another live stream last night, the chat was kind of discussing that, and they're talking about how they think that's because of the fact that the blood money stuff is taking you into a private session. So if you're going into, you know, like we did with the train, maybe my horse was probably just chilling somewhere, wherever it was, Joe's shack or Sean's tent there in Blackwater, outside of Blackwater. So, I don't know if it's something that they can clean up, but you almost have to keep an eye out for, like, just random horses everywhere, which is weird, because that didn't happen with, like, you know, legendary animals or legendary bounties, I don't think. Actually, I saw benefits before. Hold on, let's check something out. Benefits popped. I just want to take a look at this stuff, kind of as it's happening. So, oh, this is just some blood money stuff. I think we already read all this. We did. Quick Draw Club. Yeah, we already read all this stuff. We maxed out the rank on the club. And then the stuff we already have. Alright, cool. So that was just it. It's just like a update. I feel like that happens most weeks. The weekly update happens, and then the next day or two, you're still getting notifications. Like, I'll probably get kicked at some point because we'll get the notification in PlayStation. And that's kind of aggravating because it's like, yeah, okay, you just kicked me out of playing the game to notify me about something about the game that I already knew. One day it didn't happen until like Sunday. So the weekly update happened on Tuesday. I'm sitting here playing on Sunday, and I get kicked out of the game for it to tell me something. And I was kind of like, yeah, I know already. I've already watched like 100 YouTube videos on this week's update. That's a little nuisance. So let's go find this arrowhead. I kind of know like right where it is now that I've done this enough times. Don't know about finishing it today because I got work in 2 hours. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I just feel like it was really easy to level up. I felt like. I don't remember other Outlaw passes being like that. Maybe it's because it's only 25 levels and not, or 25 ranks and not like 80 or even 100, as some of the other ones have been. But I did just feel like it was a little too quick. Although, that's the name, Quick Draw Pass. Found this arrowhead. I think it was 3, so we'll get 2 more before we do anything else. I don't know where I want to go for them, though. They're kind of like all over the map. There's one outside of Armadillo. I said I wasn't going to fast travel, though. Let's not do that. Let's go back to... There's one in Le Gras, but it's like in the middle of the swamp. I don't want to mess with gators. I'm tired of gators. I've done enough gators over the last few days. I know there's one down in Scarlet Meadows. Maybe we'll just hold on to this for a little bit. Let's go on to something else. And we'll keep this in the back of our mind. I'll keep it up on the collector map so that I know. And then, yeah, 3 collector's maps used. That can be easy. I can just go and buy them and open them, even if I don't actually find anything. And actually, I have one. I have like a free one for family heirlooms. Not gonna do any of these. So does Bounty Hunter. 2 bounties completed within 1 real world hour. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6. We might not get 9 today, actually. We'll see. I'll hop down here. Go back over to... Maybe I'll head into Valentine. Let me see where I am on the map. I feel like I'm in like a no man's land in between Emerald Station and Valentine. Whoops, don't want that. Too quick. Too quick on the X. I feel like, yeah, look at... I'm right in between Valentine and Emerald Branch. We'll go back over here. Austin says, did you remember the treasure? No, not during the live stream. But I did afterwards. So I went and got it already. It was the one north of Tumbleweed. I forget what the payout was, but that is something that a lot of people are saying that they think is nerfed. They feel like the payouts aren't as good, but then other people are saying that they think they're better than what they were. So that leads me to believe it's just, you know, optimism versus pessimism. Some people are assuming the worst. I think a number of other YouTubers kind of got people up in a frenzy because they mentioned to keep an eye out for that kind of stuff, and now people are like ultra laser focused on it and seeing things that aren't really there. It's kind of like, you know, if I tell you not to think about a pink elephant, what's the first thing you think about? So, but either way, yeah, did the treasure map yesterday after the stream, and I didn't play for too long. I only played for like maybe 30 minutes after I ended the stream. I wanted to play some of the new stuff, but I didn't. And ultimately, I wanted to just play a little bit with the headphones off, and I have like a pretty good surround sound system in the room where I play. So when I'm playing live stream, you know, the headphones are okay, but I want to feel the horse hooves when I'm riding. Like right now, I want to feel those shotgun slugs coming out of the gun. So I turn on the surround sound with the subwoofer. I did that for like a half an hour yesterday before I shut it down completely. Sam Gardner. Let's go get Sam Gardner. I don't know what he did, but he's deserving of some justice. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. You guys still there? That didn't take long today. Not even an hour in today. I got the CE34878 error. It says checking the error status. If I can come back into this live stream, I'll do it. But we'll see what happens.